And Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas is traveling to Eagle Pass, Texas today for an operational visit to the border. Mayorkas will meet with Customs and Border Protection personnel, including U.S. Border Patrol leadership, as well as local officials. This comes as the Republican House majority is expected to hold a hearing on Wednesday to potentially impeach Secretary Mayorkas over his handling of the border. Matt Rivers joins me now from Eagle Pass, Texas, with more on this. Matt, how significant is this visit considering this upcoming House hearing?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that this particular visit is any more important than other visits that Mayorkas regularly makes to the border, if only because everything that Mayorkas does when it comes to migration these days is under a microscope from the Republican side. They are looking at everything Mayorkas is doing, going through each one of his actions with a fine-tooth comb, and this visit won't be any different than that. That said, what Mayorkas is coming down here to try and do is show that he is managing a very bad situation as best as he can. The line that we hear from Mayorkas all the time is that CBP, Border Patrol, everybody who's down here from the federal government is doing the best they can with a broken immigration system, that they can only do so much when those in Washington, D.C. are not willing to figure out how to fix this issue on a substantive level. And so if Republicans are saying that this issue is because of a dereliction of duty on the part of Mayorkas, he's coming down here to say, no, we are managing this issue as best as we can given the tools, the limited tools and the limited resources that Congress is giving them.
And Matt, what's the latest on the situation at the border and the number of people crossing now?
Yeah, so in the month of December, we saw an all-time monthly high of migrant encounters along the U.S. southwest border, more than 300,000 encounters. That's the first time it's ever topped 300,000 before. But since the new year, that number has dropped considerably. I mean, not just a few weeks ago, this entire field behind me would have been covered with migrants who have crossed over, and we have seen that number slow to a trickle. That's attributing really to two things. On the one hand, we always see an ebb and flow around the Christmas and New Year season. There's almost always a spike in the month of December with people trying to get across the border before the new year. But also, you have seen Mexico step up enforcement actions on the other side. They restarted deportation flights to Venezuela. We've heard about more and more enforcement actions against migrants riding trains coming north of the border, trying to intercept those migrants on their way here. So it's a mixture of things. But as we see at the border all the time, Diane, this is an ebb and flow. And those numbers, even though they're lower right now, they will go up again at some point.
All right, Matt Rivers in Eagle Pass, Texas. Matt, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.